as many communities are simply running out of road salt. One of them, the city of Cincinnati. 9 on Your Side reporter Tom McKee is live with how they're handling the shortage. Tom?
Well, right now the city has 4,800 tons of salt on hand, and that's not very much. Take a look. You can see this pile right here. Last week when I was out here, it was almost twice the size. You take a look at the salt dome behind it, much more full than it was. So crews are going to have to use what they have sparingly until new supplies arrive. Salt trucks were still being loaded this morning at the Public Services Yard in Camp Washington, but drivers will be conserving it as much as possible while still keeping the roads safe. In advance of today's storm, crews are pre-treating highways with a brine mixture. It takes 40 gallons of brine mixed with just 80 pounds of salt to treat 1 lane mile. By comparison, it takes 400 pounds of salt to treat that same lane mile. Now, the situation is much the same in Newport, but there the salt supply is nearly gone, and the city's vendor can't provide any new shipments right now. Their priority is major roads, especially hospital routes, the hills around the city, and then the basin area where things are mostly flat. Now, I just got off the phone with Nancy Wood of the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. She tells me they have 13,000 tons of salt on hand for northern Kentucky. That's plenty to deal with this storm. I also talked with Sharon Smigelski of the Ohio Department of Transportation. She says that even though the salt supplies are 38% of capacity, they should be fine in treating the roads in southwestern Ohio. So it's a very critical situation right now. The crews are going to be on the road, and as usual, because this is going to happen during rush hour, give those salt trucks and snow plows a little bit of extra room to keep those roads safe. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live in Camp Washington.
Thank you, Tom. We'll take